What up, guys? LocsNLoad Firearm Reviews here today. Alright, today we just got a different video, a little talking video. Alright, nothing too specific. Don't have anything really on my mind right now to really tell too much. But I did want to just kind of go over some of the things I've been doing. You know, I'm always tinkering with my guns, changing setups. You know, I'll set up a setup and then I love it and I'll go switch it right up. Right? So I know it annoys the guys at Short Bus a lot. So I just want to kind of go over the new setups I've done for some of my guns and what's coming to the future of the channel. All right, so let's talk about, I guess, my favorite setup right now. So you all know I have the BRN 180S, which is a 10.5 inch AR-15 variant type weapon, which is a, I believe a short stroke piston driven system. Short stroke, long stroke, but it's a piston driven system. And no, I love it because one is short, it's powerful, and since it's a piston driven system, I can shoot it folded. And so some of the parts on here I've had for a while, I just never really kind of put it on here like this. And so we'll just go over it. All right, so here is my BRN 180S. I call this the American Draco. That's exactly what it reminds me of. It's basically like an American Draco. It's like a Draco, but better. All right, so as you can see, up front, I have a True Glow offset mount. And that's so I can mount this Streamlight TLR 1 light. The reason why I have the TLR is because I love the paddle activation switches right here. So I can simply push down, lights on, finger off, lights off. Finger on, lights on, finger off, lights off. And even when I come over to my non-dominant hand, the light is still in a perfect position every time. And I can still use my optic, which is sitting on a YHM mount. The same YHM mount that was on my 11.5 with the same aim point Pro and the Vortex 3X magnifier on that mount as well. All right, I don't have iron sights on it because it's primarily a home defense car gun, and so I'm not really like looking to take it like that type of shit. So I don't need iron sights on it. It's got an aim point on there. It's got the hello long battery life that lasts years. All right. And over here is probably one thing I've had before. I've had this brace before. You guys have seen it if you watched the channel for a while. But the problem was that this brace was sloppy. Now I put it in my shoulder and it would wiggle around. So recently I found out how to fix that. There's a, right here, there's this screw. And if you tighten down that screw, it will fix the wobble in your triangle stock. So if you got a SB Tactical triangle folding stock, tighten down that screw right here in the back and see if that fixes your slop, because I know a lot of people are having that slop issue. But since I fixed it, it's actually become pretty stable. And so I like this stock because, you know, it folds and I can just simply whip it out. And now I have a solid point of contact in my shoulder. Let me move this. I have a solid point of contact in my shoulder. And then with the optic being on this mount, it comes straight up to my eye and I can shoot. And then when I'm done with it, I just take the folder, fold it up. And I can even put it in a backpack. I got a bag over here that would actually fit this entire platform. I probably have to put a smaller mag in there, like one of these 20 rounders. But this is a formidable car gun. I roll with this in my car a lot. This BRN has been one of my most trusted platforms for a few years now. Right? I've used it, you know, when I went on formations. I've used it, you know, for car defense. I've used it for armed security. So me and this BRN have quite a history, and I love it. You know, it's one of those guns that I can't sell because the history me and this gun have is too deep. But definitely the American Draco. So definitely gonna have to take this out, try it out. But yeah, this is my home defense, my car gun. So this is for the house. These are my home defense guns right here. So this is how I'm rocking. Alright, so you want to, get like me. Alright, on to the next one. So, you guys have seen the 11.5 I had for a while. Again, one of my favorite setups. But I kind of wanted to switch things around. I've had a fascination for, you know, how people will either have an LPVO and a red dot mount on top, or a magnified optic, like a 3 to 9, when I have the 10, 3 to 18, and have a 90-degree mounted red dot on that scope, on that platform. So basically it gives you a close-in gun and a extended range gun. Don't want to say long distance, but an extended range gun. And so I had parts laying around, and so I went ahead and threw this Addy ball 1 to 8 on my 11.5, which is an 11.5 inch Roscoe. Yep, because I have an 11.5 Ballistic Advantage. I have an 11.5 Roscoe. This one is 11.5 inch Roscoe with the YHM flat muzzle brake, so I can mount a YHM suppressor on here, which I have sitting in jail. Got my 10.5 inch BCM MC MR rail. Like I said, the 1 to 8, and up here I have a pick mount. So when I mount a red dot, it will sit up here. And the thing I like about it is that even with that red dot on top of the scope, the red dot still comes at the same level height as, as this will. And so I like that a lot. Now, when I'm dry firing, of course I don't have the red dot on here, but when I'm dry firing, I'm coming on target, that the bottom of the pick mount is like right at the bottom of my eye. So there's a red dot there, the red dot would be perfectly in line with my eye. And I love that, how it does that. And then if I need to, let's say, theoretically, let's start LARPing. We're gonna start mentally LARPing. All right, so let's say I'm clearing a building, right? Clear a building, you got my red dot, clear it with my red dot, cool. And I step outside, and now there's a target 250, right? Zoom in, take my shots, and continue on. So I don't have to, try to CQB with this 6 to 24 optic that I can't even really use in that close quarter situation. And also when I step outside, being engaged from a extended distance, where now I only got a red dot and I can't even really see what the hell is shooting at me or what to engage. All right, so I like these setups. They kind of give you the best of both worlds. And oh yeah, Streamlight TLR2 on top, and I like it. And also like the bad lovers. Bad lovers, people have said, oh, you're gonna ND with that. With good training, no, you won't. There's just people who ND with this are people who haven't had a decent amount of training, or they're moving way too fast. Right? They're trying to get that super sweet social media sub 1 second reloads, whatnot, or something, and they go too fast. But if you have proper training, know what you're doing, bad lovers are pretty safe and actually pretty efficient for clearing malfunctions and reloads. So this is my baby right here. I'm gonna be taking this out and seeing how it works. Short note, putting a stock on here feels so much better, so much better. All right, so that's the 11.5. All right, reviews. All right, so it's been a little while, and I still have it. I'm gonna do a review on it eventually, but here is the PSA AKV 9mm. And also I have the ACSS Gemini optic on here that's sent from Primary Arms. So there's gonna be 2 reviews, one on the platform and one on the optic itself. I like the optic. It's honestly simple, intuitive. You just really so you just and I like it, especially because the optic itself, the Gemini, was made for pistol caliber carbines, 9mm, right? And so the way it sits, the way the optic window is, and the prism reticle does not move. I feel like sometimes the red dot, I feel like they move, or I don't know, but with this, it just, I really like it. No, I really like it. But definitely I'm gonna be doing a review on the AKV. Not gonna be keeping it, I'm gonna be sending it back. There's other things at PSA I want to play with, but review on these two products coming soon. Alright, next on the list, y'all, you know, if you follow the channel for a little while, you've seen me rant and rave about this particular platform, this rifle, and you know, I haven't put it on the channel in a little bit, like about a couple months, but it's gonna be making a re-comeback on the channel because I have a product being sent out to me that's going to help enhance the feel and performance and lightweightability, if that's a word, of this rifle. And so I'm talking about my SOCOM 16 in 308. 308. Make sure, definitely don't want to do that in the house. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. I love this thing. This thing is so nostalgic and powerful. But so what I have coming, so in this stock, this is the Pro Mag Archangel stock. Now it works all right because with the Springfield stock, it's cool, well balanced, nostalgic, but it lacks modern features, lacks ability to be modernized. You know, if you want to mount a light laser, that type of stuff, rangefinders, etc. So I was looking for options, and everyone knows, you know, you got the VTOR stock, you got the Sage EBR stock, but those are $600, $700, $800 and up. Now I didn't want to spend all that for a chassis. So the cheapest thing I saw on the market was the Pro Mag, and it kind of solved those issues for me, gave me the modularity I was looking for, but it came at an increased and unbalanced weight. I'll put it like that because, you know, when it had the optic and everything loaded up, it was really back end heavy, so you really had to kind of lift up the front, right? Because like it just would just dip down. It just had this natural tendency to just kind of dip down from the weight, and so it kind of got annoying after a while. Not that it was not doable, but it was just kind of annoying having to deal with that. So I reached out to a different company, Delta 14, and so they're sending another stock slash chassis, however you want to say, for this particular rifle, and it's supposed to have, you know, a folding stock ability, and also it's supposed to be lightweight. This Pro Mag stock is a little over 2 pounds, or right at 2 pounds, and that Delta 14 chassis is under a pound, like 0.75 of a pound. And so definitely want to try that out, waiting for that to come in, and would love to see how it works on this rifle, because, you know, talking to the owner, you know, he said he was able to get, you know, an increased accuracy out of that stock. Not that it was supposed to do it, but it just kind of inherently improved the accuracy of that rifle. So stay in the market for that, and I'm actually kind of looking forward to that to see how it looks. All right. Now this is my 16-inch upper. This is my DMR SPR upper. It's a 16-inch ballistic advantage Hansen profile barrel, stainless steel 223 Wild. And so this is my SPR upper. And so what had happened is that I kind of fucked up my primary arm scope. Again, I don't want to really say that primary arms fucked up, because, you know, I did some jank shit to it, because, you know, I kind of fucked it up. But yeah, so now I'm gonna need a new scope. So I want to put a question in there. If you had a 16-inch DMR SPR rifle, what type of optic would you put on that rifle? So put down in the comment section and let me know, what optic would you put on here? All right. I think that's it for today. Been going on for almost 15 minutes. And so I just want to put that little video out to kind of switch things up a bit. I know I've done a lot of the reaction videos for a while, but I didn't want you guys to think I forgot about, you know, the gun channel stuff. So that's what's going on. That's going to be coming up in the future. And do me a favor, if you like the video, hit that like button down below, like, comment, subscribe, and let me know how you think about the American Draco. Like, I love this thing, I'm not gonna lie. Like, this is, it just feels like, it just feels solid. I'll just put it like that. But on top of that, guys, thank you for watching. Like I always say, if you're looking for firearms training, I'm here in Jacksonville, Florida, and also do CCW classes to get your certificate. And I can travel throughout the US to other states and cities and provide the same training to you guys, or same sort of CCW certificates. If you're looking for guns, gear, ammo, other firearm related stuff at a discounted price you can't really get anywhere else, hit up the Patreon page. The link is in the description box below. It's only $1 a month, and you get access to all those stuff. So hit it up if you're about that life. And what's the last one? I can't remember. All right, on top of that, thanks for watching. LocsNLoad out.